Hello guys, welcome to Vedu Clothing YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll be looking at how to transform our basic sleeve to petal sleeve. You need the full sleeve block. Do you get? So you need to trace on fold before you make any adjustment to the pattern. So we need to trace on fold. On fold means you fold your fabric or your pattern paper before you place the sleeve block on it. You don't trace on a single paper. So that's basically trace on fold. So I'm going to cut it out. I added to the length a little bit. So watch the way I place my hand on the pattern paper to cut, to secure. This is more like the way you should place your hand on your fabric when cutting. Not like you holding your fabric like this and you'll be cutting. No. Use your hand to secure the fabric while you cut. Very, very important. It actually gets better with practice anyway. So don't get tired of practicing. So we have this for the petal sleeve. So first you can notch the center pattern. Then because it's a petal sleeve, one is going to overlap the other. So don't forget, this is our miniature measurement. So for an adult, you might want to probably from the center point, you might want to measure 3 inches. It can actually be 2 inches, whatever length you desire. But the point is, you need to go beyond the center of your pattern. This is the center here. So a little bit, 2 inches, 3 inches away from the center point. Then you mark your desired length on this part. You can come in a little bit to tighten it. Half inch is fine. So measurement at the center point. Let's say I want to go by 3.5. It can be more. So you can notch the center front. So for me to achieve this is the pattern I'll be working with. So for me to achieve this, I'll be cutting 2 of these for one sleeve. Always place your hand on your fabric while cutting. Notch. So this is the original pattern, and so for you to sew this, you need to overlap this together. Can you see? So this is number 1 and this is number 2. So you put them together at this point. And you need to think of how to tidy up this edge because this will be exposed. So you might want to cut lining, or you might want to use bias to pipe this part of the pattern, this part of your fabric that will be exposed, that will be visible. So when you sew this, it means sewing into your armhole. Once you secure this part, you'll be joining this to your armhole. I will try and do a demonstration with fabric in another video. So when you sew, you have this. Your petal sleeve. So if you want to make a petal sleeve with puff at the cap area, so you might want to slash this pattern before you, this is your first pattern, before cutting the second one. So let's go ahead and slash this because we want fullness at the cap area. So I've slashed. Then you spread your pattern. You might want to add a little, 1.5 or more, to give you a blousing effect. Then back to the armhole. So this is the side. So we already know that this is the center front. So you need to transform your pattern into this before you cut this on your fabric. There is so much you can do with your basic sleeve. So much. You can actually get creative. Don't be afraid to try things. Do not be afraid. Believe in yourself. Just go ahead and do something. Get creative. I'm sure you will love the outcome. So we have this. So you also put it together and gather. Can you see? Actually love this. Your petal sleeve with puff. Added fullness at the cap. Can you see this? So that's this. I'll also try and work it out on a piece of fabric so we can appreciate it. We can appreciate the beauty. So we have this. We have this without fullness. So what if you want a petal sleeve with a circular hemline? So this time around, you will slash from your hemline towards the cap area. So let's trace another one, or let's make use of this. Okay. So petal sleeve with circular hemline. So slash. So you have it, your basic sleeve transformed into your basic petal sleeve. Petal sleeve fullness at the cap. Petal sleeve circular hemline.